Hi everyone and welcome to Brick Arena. Well, we've just had Black Friday and I thought I'd give you a little Lego haul video just to show you what I've been buying. Now, not everything has arrived just yet, some things are still on back order, but I thought I would go through everything that I've got at the moment. So let's get going with the first item, which is what I think was probably the best deal of Black Friday, which was this. This is 42110. It's the Technic Land Rover, and I managed to pick up a couple of these for, I think the price was about £83. And normally this is going for, typically on sale at around 125, 135, something like that, and even that are reasonable sort of prices. So to see these for 80 odd pounds was quite incredible. And I saw them on Costco, which is a site not really used before. They don't have a lot of Lego, but they do have a few deals. They're typically a kind of a tax-free warehousing sort of distributor type company, where you can sign up normally as a business, and you can go to their warehouses, their locations, and you can get things usually in bulk at discounted prices. These are limited to 2 per customer, so I picked up the 2, and I've got to say the delivery was brilliant as well, because they arrived like next day after I'd bought them. So really pleased with these. These are for part out, not for personal use. But really happy with those. So next up is this, which is 60197, and not normally a set that I would be looking at for the store for part out, but this was on sale in Argos for £70. And I find that the train stuff goes really well, especially sort of the wheels, and in here you've got the power functions and things like that. So I'm going to give them a try. Picked up a couple of these, and I had one of my own that I'd bought with the intention of building and won't build anymore, so I'll throw that one in. So I'll have 3 of those for part out, and those will be hitting my store quite soon. What I do have to say about Argos is, I think I've said before that the quality of their packaging, their boxes, is atrocious. They're always the worst condition boxes I ever come across. One of those train sets that I picked up, the seals were broken, and the set was effectively open. Now I had a look in the box, everything seemed to be there, and fingers crossed it is. But they're just shocking, and they're certainly not for people who want to typically buy sets, keep them in great condition, and resell them later on, because their boxes are just awful. And this is another point in question. I think this one was from Argos as well, and this is 71705, and this was, I think, £83 in the Argos sale, and it's got a decent part out value, so I picked up a few of these. And again, when I sort of picked them up, a couple of them, the boxes were pretty poor condition. This one's not the worst of them, but some of them were pretty poor, and I was actually a little bit annoyed and disgusted with them in a way, because one of the boxes was so bad, I asked for a discount, and at the time the lady serving said she wasn't authorised to give a discount. You had to wait for the manager, and I said, well, just exchange it for another set, and she told me there was no stock. So she said, come back in 10 minutes and I'll have a word with the manager. So I waited around for the manager to come. He came back, asked him again for the discount. He had a look, went to the computer, punched a few numbers, went out the back, and then came out with a new set to avoid giving me any form of discount, which is fine. But why tell you that there's no stock, and then they suddenly go out back and miraculously find some? So a bit disappointed with that. Those, by the way, are on a similar price, £83 in various places. I think Amazon had them as well. and a few other places, but I picked them up from Argos. Now the next set is this one. This is 71722. This was from Amazon, and this was, I think, £72. And one of the things with Amazon that making life difficult for people like me at the moment, and other people who want to buy multiple sets for part out, is that they're now restricting quite heavily down to typically one per customer, which makes it quite difficult to get hold of 5. Now, I have a couple of Amazon accounts. I've got a business account, I've got a personal account, and I think it's about possibly using your contacts, or think of other ways. But I managed to get 3 quite legitimately without sort of going to other lengths, but they are quite strict. And even if you, after you've made your order, if you go to buy another, if you're delivering to the same person or even a different person at the same address, they just they block it at checkout. So not much you can do about that. But hopefully, I'll buy some as I see them, and then if I see them in other places, I'll pick them up and maybe make a bigger quantity to be parting out at that point. There is one other set here that I should mention, 70676. It's another Ninjago set, and this one was a great deal at Tesco. And if this one looks a bit light, it's because it's empty. But I picked up 7 of these, all already parted out and in the store. Picked these up from Tesco for £27.50, which was 50% off, which was a great deal and a decent part out value. So I just thought I'd keep the box just to show you them, because I've literally just parted them out, couldn't wait for the video, and got them into the store. Next up is this. This is the Creator 10269 Harley Davidson, and this was on sale. Now I can't actually remember. This was from Hamleys. Now Hamleys had these going for about £53, which is about the cheapest I've ever seen them. Unfortunately limited to 1 per customer again, but I thought I'd get one while I could, and you never know, I might even build this one. But just the one of those. But always good to pick them up when you can. Of course, you need to balance against, is it going to be worth your time if you're going to part them out to just do 1 or 2 sets, etc. But if they're bigger sets, sometimes it's not a problem. And in that vein, I also picked one of these up. Now this is one of the Beatles artwork sets, and this I think was £76, I want to say, from Amazon. And they have a good part out value on these, but when you look at the parts in them, which are mostly all of these sort of coloured 1x1 round tiles, there's thousands and thousands of them for sale. But I thought I'd pick one up at that price, really to add some extra lots to my store, and just to give it a go and see how they move, to be honest with you. But didn't bother picking any more than that up, because I didn't want to be sat with tens of thousands of those tiles that would not move. Now next up is this, and this is the Sesame Street Ideas set, and I picked up 5 of these. 5 over a 2-week period though. So what I did at first is Lego had, going back a couple of weeks, Lego had their double VIP deal on. So no sales, but you got twice the points, and there were some free gifts, and one of the free gifts was the Dickens special set, the free gift with purchase. And it's a nice set, and that was selling for a good price on eBay, etc. So I picked up a couple of these. Did pick up those Dickens sets and have already moved them on, so I don't have those to show you. But I do have another one on back order. So I've got 4 of these here with me now. I'm waiting for one more to come. And with that one, I also, sorry, to finish the story, with that one and one of these, I bought them the following week, which was when the Lego store Black Friday deal was on, and some things were cheap at that point. And what I bought that week that was reduced were the chess sets that they had on offer. Now, unfortunately, I think the chess sets are in the warehouse, but they've not shipped yet, so don't have those to show. But they looked a good buy, but were again limited to 2 per person. So, what else have we been picking up? Also picked up some of these. This is 41432. Had this set before. This is the Alpaca Rescue, and there's some good parts in here, you know, and this has been a good buy for me in the past. So picked up another bunch of these. These again are from Argos, were half price at I think 27.50, something like that. So really good buy, and yeah, picked up I think 4 of those for now. Then next up was this one, another friend set, 41380, and this is the, I think it's an Ocean Rescue or something like that. This one was on sale in Tesco along with the Ninjago set that I showed you earlier. These I haven't parted out yet, and this was also 50% off. So this was I think 27.50, something like that. And interestingly and a little bit annoyingly for me, I'd filled my trolley, checked out, spent about, I don't know, 300 quid. Went through the checkouts and then immediately got a £5 voucher for Lego for £5 off a £40 spend. And so I thought, oh, I'll go and pick up another set, spend £40 worth, and yeah, get my £5 off, made it even cheaper. But I had some regret that I hadn't done that in the first place, you know, and bought less or brought them in £40 lots, so to speak, because every time I went through the checkout I kept getting a £5 voucher back, which kept tempting me to go back through and pick up more, and eventually I just had to stop and say no, don't bother anymore. I think they're still valid actually until something like the 6th of December, so I might be able to put them to use. But picked up 4 of these as well. And then next up is this. This is get it the right way around, 76157. This is a Wonder Woman set, and this was £23 on Amazon, which is the lowest I've ever seen it. So picked up some of those, and then also picked up this set, which is one of the Star Wars helmets, and this is 75274, which I think is the TIE fighter, the fighter pilot, and these were £36 in Argos. So picked up 4 of these as well, all for, everything's for part out, so picked those up as well. So as I said, still got some more things on the way from the Lego store. I trust that I'll still get the gifts with purchase with those. I know that some people worry about when things are on back order, are you going to get the gifts or not? Typically you do, and if not, ring the customer service people and they'll usually exchange it, give you points or whatever. So not too worried about them. It just means I can't part out the Sesame Street until I get the extra ones back, although I have been selling some of the figures out of there, as I always do with all of my sets. Tend to get the figures listed while I'm waiting to part out, etc. Now, I know after the last video I did, I had a few questions that I meant to do a Q&A on, and I do intend answering some of those, and in fact I'm going to try and do maybe a Q&A session next. So if you guys want to send more questions in response to this video, I'll compile them and I'll put a little Q&A video together as soon as I can. Things are just so busy here. Had a bumper month last month running the store, and I'll also do a video update on just how things are going in general with my move to full-time selling, and just to give you guys some feedback, and we'll see how that goes. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you managed to pick up some of these deals for yourselves, whether for personal use or for your stores, etc. And hopefully there's more sales on the horizon with Christmas coming, etc. But yeah, again, hope you liked the video. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in the content. I keep promising to do more videos, and I will try. I'm just trying to strike a balance of time between the store and the videos, etc. at the moment, and it's honestly is a bit challenging, but there you go. So until the next video, bye for now.